I have a story for you guys. I don't know the journalists, the media, if they thrive into over exaggerating stories because, and I'm gonna play the clip. It's a short interview. I'm not gonna play the whole interview. I'm gonna play maybe like 1 minute, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute and a half seconds, whereby Newsroom Africa, one of the interviewers, they were interviewing this girl because somehow she believed that she lost her ID because there was a ID fraud. And I doubt this girl went to Home Affairs. She just went straight to the news. But Home Affairs, the Minister of Home Affairs, he released a statement. It's like, no, this girl must stop lying and the media must stop trying to gaslight the citizens. This girl's ID is not stolen. Nobody stole her ID. It was just a mistake there by her school.
Well, this has affected me because I feel quite demotivated, Everyone wants to matriculate and move to the next stage. But I feel like with this situation, it's kind of hard to move forward because you never know if you matriculate or that other person's identity will hinder you from success. Yeah.
And you were registering online, trying to get a space to study. What were you going to study?
I was going to study multimedia, specifically photography, because that's what interests me. I really also like the editing aspect of photography. I like editing more than taking the picture itself.
And what happened then when you went online?
So we started applying for university 2024, April, I believe. It was just after I received like my first report for term 1, grade 12. So when we were applying, we started to put my results in my ID. So I applied using my grade 11 marks. So when we put the information into the system, it pre-populated someone else's results from 2023. And we were surprised because we were like, these aren't my results, but it was someone else's. So with those persons' results being there, we couldn't go further with the application process because the system was telling us you already matriculated in 2023.
And obviously this has been a very daunting time for you. Have you been able to speak to someone, your friends, anyone?
I have spoken to one close friend, but I've mostly kept it hush-hush. It's not something like you speak openly about. My parents know and my close relatives.
Nizwile Mus. If the Minister of Home Affairs didn't come out, this would be the biggest story in South Africa because there wouldn't be a counter argument from professionals. This will be trending and then the whole Chidima thing would be coming back and be like, yeah, even Chidima, she stole an ID. Hey, this girl. It will be back to that. But shout out to the Home Affairs Minister, man, even though I don't agree with majority of things he stands for as the DA and him as a person. But for him to come out and expose that, no, the media is just fishing for views. It's just fishing for a story. They don't have a story because this girl story is not making sense. It's not true. The Home Affairs went and checked her documents, her IDs. They found out that, no, this girl's documents, this girl's ID, it was not stolen. Nobody defrauded her ID. It's just that there was a mistake from her school. Maybe they misplaced her ID, or maybe they wrote the wrong numbers in the ID. But it was not because of the Home Affairs. It was because of a school. Shout out to them, man, for coming out exposing this. Because now who would be sitting here saying another South African child's ID was defrauded? And then this xenophobic, they're gonna come here and be like, yeah, it's this foreigners. About TSNQ, they support them. Yeah, about TSNQ, they never say anything against them. They love them. Look, this child has also lost their ID. Like, it's a lie, this story. It's a lie. And I see many people are running with it, trying to make content about it. Not even going to the Home Affairs page to see the update about it. Because the Home Affairs, they commented based on that on Twitter. And commented based on it and say this is not true. This girl SID. We found out nobody stole the ID. But just listening to that girl and the interview, you would think, yo, they stole the ID, yo, these foreigners, they must go, yeah, they are bad people. You would believe it, right? It's easy to believe any story told by South Africans against foreigners in today's world, right? It's easy. It's easy, like the one of the kids dying. Yo, man, the kids dying. It's a very terrible story because the Home Affairs, the Minister of Health is saying other things. Mr. Mtswaledi is saying these kids are not die, they didn't die from the snacks from foreigners, but the blame is going to foreigners, and the person who is really the perpetrator is getting away with murder because the focus is not on him, the focus is on the foreigners, while we're told it's not foreigners who have done this. Exay ya elimu hata so that's what is happening in our country, you know. There's a lot of things happening in our country. You see, like me now, that I didn't run with this story and I exposed that Home Affairs spoke against this girl. Now I'm gonna be branded as xenophobe. I'm gonna be branded I hate South Africa. I'm gonna be branded the you boy, you hate South Africa. That's how they're gonna brand me because I didn't choose to go with the xenophobic way and blame foreigners and say, hey, foreigners, they are bad people, they stole IDs. So I'm gonna be branded differently. Even though what I'm talking about is the truth and I'm telling the truth and I'm telling the facts, but I'm gonna be branded differently. You're gonna see. When I comment here. When I look where even when they just heard me, someone greeted me out here in Limpopo Kabungen. We're saying yeah Elim. If you know Elim, like Kabungen, Tamania Elim, you would know what we're talking about. But hey, so it's fine. Let me wear this crown once. I'm a guys. Yes, decent Q. I'm wearing it with pride now because it's not an insult, you know, it's a joke. So let me wear this joke and enjoy it because if I wanted, I could be a comedian because I have the sense of humor and I'll use this to my advantage. It will be my sense of humor. Decent Q. Decent Q. Decent Q. Decent Q. It is what it is. So, you know, it's nice to eat a mango that is grown in your own land, your forefathers' lands, not the one you buy chose somewhere corner. I'm eating my forefathers' lands. Some of them are buried in this land. So I'm eating their genes. They're giving me more power, more strength, more wisdom. Yeah, but it is what it is, you know. Mango tinjara lo. So la wakhomana loko fika matinweni. But it is what it is. Thank you guys very much.